Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV, and we're back with another video. Oh, where am I gone? Where am I gone? Am I back? Am I back? Let me get another camera out there. We're not looking good on this one. But Moosa, we're back. It's been a minute. What are you telling me? Can you hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me, yeah? I think your thing might be slow. You might have to come in and out, or is it just me?
What's happening? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Yeah, what are you telling me?
Nah, man. I saw it playing the game, so I said, let me just go onto my data and come off the Wi-Fi. What's happening?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. You know what I mean? We're blessed in the dunya. Always, you get me? We're blessed in the dunya. You know what I'm saying to you now? You got the 3 points. No stress this weekend. You know the ones there. Come on, man. Big up the chat.
When you see the mint tea out, that's when you know that it's a good game.
Yeah. The mint tea is looking fresh there.
When you see
looking
the
nice
mint
and
tea,
green.
that's when you know that, yeah, we've had a good weekend.
Yeah, man.
But boy, I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Shout out, man. Man United, what can I say, man? We picked up, you know what it is? We're winning and we're not playing well. So on one hand, you're thinking, is that a good sign? Should we be excited that this Man United team is winning and it's not playing well? Does that tell us that once it clicks, we're going to be able to then go on and do better? But this clicking thing, we've been looking to click for about 2 years now. We haven't clicked.
Yeah, man,
You know
that's the
what I'm
thing, man. We haven't clicked. Maybe that's the biggest predicament United have got at the minute, and a lot of people are kind of like saying about this United team of Ole Tax, and you know what I mean. We're playing well, but we're not getting the results. Like for me, I haven't seen still a title-winning team that doesn't play well but still wins the league. I've not really seen that. I can't remember. I can't remember, man. You know what I'm saying to you?
The way is every Man United team that we had that won the league, as much as we had moments of individual brilliance, you would always say that it was more of a team spirit, a collective team than individual brilliance. Do you know what I'm saying? There was only 1 or 2 times Alex Ferguson put together a group of star players. Do you know what I mean? Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, but it weren't always like that. But we always had 1 or 2 players of stardust that will turn up. You know, we brought Van Persie in, we brought Berbatov in, we brought players who can turn it on and give us that extra stardust. Right now, we've got a lot of those players who have the ability in players who can just turn it on from nowhere. Martial can do that. Sanchez can do that. Ronaldo can do that. Rashford can do that. Pogba, Bruno. But we're yet to see that team that Chelsea has brought together. Like we saw Man City build a team, and we saw a team that was solid. Like even when Pep was losing, he was building this momentum. He was building this team spirit. We saw that with Liverpool and Klopp. And now we're seeing it with Chelsea, where Chelsea look like if you try and play some funny business for them, the manager just says, hold on, you're on, and you see the system at play.
Yeah.
You see them break the opposition down. Whereas Man United, even though on Sunday...
We're giving them chances. We're giving them chances to come in it.
We are. Even though I'm saying that we played well, but it's like when he brought on Lingard and... Who did he bring on? Was it Lingard and Sanchez?
Yeah, Lingard and Sanchez, yeah.
They were both on the left. Like, they were running in the same spaces. There was no one on the right wing. I was thinking, what's going on here? Like, they were both playing in the same pockets, running in the same holes. And you were just thinking, where's this shape? We had no shape. And I think because the lack of shape that we had there on Sunday, it kind of, you know it is. It's like sometimes Man United are so scatty that we don't know what we're doing. It makes it hard for the opposition at times to know what we're doing. Because the opposition are thinking, hold on, they've just bought Lingard to play on the right, they bought on Sanchez to play on the left, but they're both on the left. So who do we mark? You know what I mean? That's because there's no tactics.
Yeah, 100%, man. Big up Mr. Dan United. He goes, yes, man, how we will do, my brothers. Big up my guys. Yo, big up Mr. Dan United, man. Member of the channel. Yo, big up everybody in the chat as well. Make sure you like the video. Make sure subscribing if you're new. You get me? Big up to everybody, man. But yeah, make sure you like the video, people. I've been hearing quadruple talk, mate. What kind of haram madness is this, mate? Listen, everyone would say we could win anything when you have that squad there, man. Everyone would have that chest. But the problem is, yeah, you're on a predicament here where you get me. You can't always live in the moment of saying, "Yo, our manager." You can't live on that moment, innit? It's like someone saying to you, like, "Oh, you've got this kind of thing holding you back in it," or you've got this person holding you. Yo, listen, end of the day, yeah, you have to believe in the team and the firepower we got off. Yeah, man, like Martial couldn't even get on the pitch.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. We're seeing that. We're seeing players have good games for international players come on like play well for us and not be able to get onto the pitch. So it's mad, man. But again, I just feel like I remember there was a camera view that was looking at Ole, McKenna, and Carrick.
Yeah, I know.
And I looked at the three of them and I said, you lot couldn't do this at Brighton. You see the Brighton team there. Brighton managers is all right, you know. I'm not saying he's like Man United levels, but he's got them playing ball. And I'm thinking to myself, I looked at them three and I said, could they do it at Brighton? Carrick, Solskjaer, and McKenna. Can they? It's like, when we look at those three, where can they do it? Because they couldn't do it at Chelsea, they couldn't do it at City, and they couldn't. And I think to myself, as Man United fans, guys, we have to be honest with ourselves. Let me give you an example. Anthony Martial is a better quality of striker than these guys are as managers and coaches. But yet, as a fan base, we will look at Martial, as good as he is, and say, you know what? Can he lead the line for a team like Man United? Can he really do it? Can we rely on him? And some of the time we'll look at ourselves and say, as much as we love Martial and we know he's got the quality, a lot of us will say, no, he can't. And we say, you know what, we're going to need to have some backup. We're going to have to replace him. So then how do we look at the managers who are not elite in any field? They're not even, I don't know, if our coaching staff were strikers, what striker would they be?
Well, Ole was a
coaching group, as a group of coaches, who would they be? They're not even Antonio at West Ham, because he could, you know what I mean? They're not even Antonio at West Ham as a group. And Antonio is a man that we might look at and say, right, Antonio might get a chance. And if we said, oh, we're going to go and buy Antonio next in the window, enough of the man then will say, oh, he's not United level, he's not. But our coaching staff are not even Antonio in terms of the coaching world.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
They're not that level.
Yeah, of course. And it's that kind of. Yeah, go on.
They're not even my man that was that flipping Southampton. That's gone to, where did he go to? Is he gone Palace or something?
Danny Ings.
Yeah, Danny Ings. They're not even Ings. They're not Ings, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
These man are Benteke. These men are Benteke when it comes to the coaching world. That's how good they are. But we're here wondering why Man United are not playing attractive football, why we're not convinced, why we're not too sure if we are the real deal, if we're the full ticket. And the reason is, guys, we've got a coaching staff and a manager who isn't elite, bro. He's just not. We just got to accept it. He isn't. So we're left now in a situation where, again, the Glaziers and Ed Woodward. Man said Ed Woodward ain't going nowhere. Is he going or is he not going?
I don't know, man. He's still speaking, man. That's the thing. My man is still speaking, bro.
Man said Ed Woodward got Ronaldo and said, boy, maybe they won't clock if I don't leave. You know when you've been kicked out and man thinking, let me take a back seat. They might not clock. I'm getting a free ride.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Spanish Tony, yeah, it is on sub mode. It's on sub mode. It's on slow mode. Big up to everybody, man. Make sure you guys are smashing like a video. The problem is, he's until December. Yeah, he's until December. My thing is, right, you know, we got the win yesterday, but I don't know if you see the Rio Ferdinand interview. I think Joe Bayer was kept hammering and saying, yo, you, man, like you're not saying it with your chest, you're gonna win the league. I've said United should be able to win the league. But 100%. a lot of United fans are not really having that full confidence, that full chest to say we're going to win the league, because there's certain moments where you're thinking tactically, like it's the game on Sunday where the game drifted away. You know what I'm saying to you? And it kind of like petered out to the point where anyone could have snatched it at the end. But because we have that kind of the bench what we've got, we're always going to be within a chance of winning every time, no matter what, no matter how bad the tactical kind of feeling is. Yeah, you're always going to have a chance of, we're going to win this because we've got Sancho, Martial, Cavani's still not back, Rashford's still not back. It's almost too much firepower to not, lose. You know what I mean? The worst it can do is a draw.
100%. Too much firepower, and that's it. And like the last goal I remember Man United scoring that was proper, even this season, was the one when I think, is it Donny, Pogba, Martial steps over it, Lingard finishes. That's the last goal that I saw us put into a shift, and I said, that's a nice goal. But even then, it's like, that was just the players doing their thing. That's not something that I'm seeing Ole and them.
Yeah, I know.
Because Donny's not even playing. Donny don't play, or Martial. So how can they be a part of these type of moves? My thing is that I don't know, man. I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, I think the Glaziers are happy with Ole and what he's done for us in terms of what he's been able to do with Man United and steadying the ship and bringing in a certain type of player. And they're just happy to get top four, man. They rarely sacked a manager that finishes top four.
You know what I mean? That's what I said to everyone. I think that is the premise, though. When a lot of people say it's not the premise, it's not the kind of end goal, you know what I mean? A lot of people are saying that, but I've always said, man, top four and maybe one trophy, and he still keeps his job because at the end of the day, he's not done anything to kind of like, he doesn't mislead the owners. He doesn't say anything bad about the club. That is the prerogative for the owners, isn't it? And they've created that kind of harmony in the stadium where, the predominantly of the stadium, they're all in. They back the manager because that's the way of like thinking when you go to games, isn't it? Like that's the match going fans rarely go against the manager, in it, because they see it from, they want to support the club, and if that's their prerogative, then fair enough. But my thing is that a lot of people are coming up to me saying, oh, but you're not going to win the league and this and that. But listen, the squad is there, man.
100%. If Pep Guardiola had this squad, or even Klopp at Liverpool, or Tuchel, there's no way Liverpool had this squad. They'll be talking about we're not winning the league, because you have to understand, it's not just about the players. Every team that has the idea that we can win the league, or has the belief, or even let me give you an example. Jose Mourinho went to Tottenham, and without buying too many players, the Spurs, fans thought, hold on, it could be possible here, because the level of manager takes you up another 10%. The level of manager gives you an extra bit, whereas you might have a steady squad that's competing, doing well. A world-class manager comes in, you say, hold on, we might be able to go for it. But with Ole doesn't walk through the door with our squad, and then we start thinking, hold on, we can go for it. So that's the problem. The only person stopping us in believing we could actually win the league is the man at the helm itself, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But Ole said it himself that we have to win the league this season. He said it.
Yeah, he's got to.
I don't want to. I don't want to hear any funny behavior from him, because we got to win the league.
When you compare 100%. It to the rest of, you know what I mean. When you compare it to the rest of the league, that's why I said, it's tight at the top, man. This league is a madness league, man. This league reminds me of like back in the day now, where the top four was in sync. Obviously, City they've dropped a couple of points and that here and there, but everyone's still in there, man. It's an exciting league, man.
100%.
This is a crazy league, man. Chelsea are looking strong. Liverpool are looking like, like they've never, but we've got a tough run in October, man. October is only 9 days away. We've got two home games.
What's coming in October?
You know what? Let's check right now, because I want to see where people see. 1 second. It's serious, man. It's serious, man.
Somebody was telling me we could. You don't win the league, but you can lose it. Someone said we could lose it in October.
Boy, you could, man. You could, mate.
Because this Man United team, it's not a team that goes like City 9 points behind, and you think we can claw it back. It's not that team, bro.
Yeah. So basically, we've got Everton. So we've got Villa at the end of September, and then we've got Villarreal. Should be beating them too. Everton at home again, 12:30 kickoff. We've got two 12:30 kickoffs in a row. because there's a band playing in Manchester, and obviously they're just taking the time in it. So, you know, I mean, they're playing there. And then we've got Leicester away. I mean, Leicester haven't had the best start to the season, but you just know
they'll turn it on.
problems.
Yeah, they'll
turn
cause
it
a
on,
problem.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you've got Liverpool. Boy, that'll be the big one. Sunday, 4:30 kickoff.
That Atalanta game could be a massive Champions League game, depending on our next result.
Yep, so exactly. If we get a draw or anything like that, less than a draw, mate. Oh my God, that Atlanta game becomes massive.
So that means we can't even rest players on that, knowing that we're playing 4 days later.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That all depends on Ole, innit? That all depends on how he sets the squad. It's not even tomorrow night. Does he rest players? You know what I mean? Because you know what happens when he rests players. He can't really coach the players that he's got there. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, the team looks dead.
He needs a strong 11, even though it's a kind of a good 11 when you look at it on paper. Martial, Donny, you know what I mean? You got Bailly in there, you've got Dalot in there. It's still good enough, but then again,
it's a massive 11. My thing is this: if you play Donny and Matic in midfield, example, with Lingard, example, playing Bruno's role, and then you got up front Sancho, Greenwood, and Martial, bro, we should be turning up.
You know what? That's true. That, you know, big up Big D as well today. I've heard it today as well, man. Martial and Donny, apparently they're looking for a move in January that could make so they make the squad for the World Cup. That's a mad possibility. You know, if we lose them two, even though a lot of people say, "Oh, we don't need them." Listen, man, when you're winning a title and you need to go on all fronts, yeah, you need everyone possible, man. And you need
Chelsea. That's what I'm saying. Tell Chelsea and Man City they don't need their bench players, bro. You go and tell them that.
Martial. Imagine Man City just come in and say, "Yo, listen, we'll take Martial."
Yeah, we take him because we need a striker. This is what I'm trying to say, because these men have the exact same squads as us, even bigger. I never hear them saying we don't need this player, we don't need that. I never hear that. It's always like United fans, oh yeah, where's he gonna play? Like, it's like United fans at some point, we only think about the first 11, bro. Like, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than the first 11. You have to understand, if McTominay gets injured, Matic can't play every game, who's our midfield?
Yeah. But he doesn't even use them. Yeah, you might as well let them free. But again, I mean, I don't know. Sending him in January is always a risky one. But again, if he's not getting game time, like if Ronaldo starts tomorrow, yeah, which I'm going to the game, by the way. If he starts tomorrow, that'll be a madness. But it wouldn't surprise me, though, because the player that Ronaldo is, he wants to start every game, mate.
Ronaldo and Messi are bullying up their new teams, bro.
Bro, they are, man. You see Messi, man didn't celebrate, the goal, Did you see it?
Them man are bullying up their new teams, bro, because Ronaldo's on the touchline moving like Ferguson, and Ole can't say nothing. And that's what I'm waiting to see.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Mad,
I think Martial goes PSG, because I heard that there was some rumors about that. I think if they let Mbappe go, and they were both at Monaco, I think PSG take Martial and let him do his thing in France, and he'll tear it up.
Yeah.
I think PSG goes. Yeah, I think that's a good move for Martial. I think that would be a wicked move to go and replace Mbappe and go and play with flipping Neymar and Messi. Massive move for them.
Yeah, so we got Leicester. In between that is Atalanta. Then you got Liverpool away. And then you got Tottenham away. And then you look into November. You got Atalanta away. Then the Manchester derby. In between that. Then Watford. And then Villarreal. Chelsea. And then Arsenal at home.
Listen. It's
a madness.
We got set up. We had a nice little start to the season and everyone got gas. It's about to turn hot for us, bro.
Do you reckon that'll affect us in terms of the fact that we've not kind of like, played any of the big boys?
100%. Because all of these Chelsea have had one of the hardest If this was boxing, Chelsea have had a massive sparring match. Like they have sparred with the big dogs. And now they're ready to go into the end of the season and take man on. They've just sparred. They've just gone and taken on Liverpool with flipping 10 men. You know what I'm saying? They've gone, did they play Arsenal?
They played Arsenal, smacked them up away.
They
If that's
turned over Arsenal.
game. Still a difficult
Still a
game,
difficult game. Then they went to Tottenham, smacked them up.
Yeah.
Went to Palace, smacked them up.
Yeah.
They're not playing this stuff, bro.
They're not.
This is what I'm trying to tell, man. And they're sitting there on top of the league. They're hardly conceding goals as well. They're just tucking people away and not conceding.
November defines our season, man. It does. You know,
100%.
who would have thought? October's only around the corner, you know. That's my birthday month, man. I always say to myself, it's the crunch time, and that's where the most games are, man, in the autumn, yo. Autumn, Christmas time is where you see this squad, because you're almost like, you sit down for a little bit, United have played, you relax, yeah? And you're like, oh, United played again on Wednesday. Yeah. You can't rest now, man. This is where you maximize the squad. You got to use the squad. You got the potential. The management team can't say, yo, listen, let's relax now. You know, nah, man, we got to go again. We go again.
Because to be honest, you rarely see a club, and it always happens. Clubs play each other in the league, then in the cup game. But you rarely see a club turn over both games, like win league and cup. It's always they win at one game and then they get caught slipping on the next game. So for me, I'm not surprised if we lose to West Ham. I'm not, because you rarely see clubs just beat people back to back like that.
Yeah, you know what? It's. I used to like today, like today. I think Chelsea played Villa. I think it's or certain teams have played each other again. So you might see a shock. Like Liverpool played Norwich, start of the season, and they smacked them up. Chelsea played Villa and they smacked them up. But now you might see a different kind of.
That's what I'm trying to say, especially with the way, and what it is as well though. See Carabao Cup. This is why I rate Pep. Pep don't play games in Carabao Cup, but he has a system. He don't play games,
Yeah.
He says that's the first silverware. He goes and turns up and smacks guys over. And this is my thing with Man United. The problem is with Man United, and this is why we complain again. Man United are not. We're always losing in the first half and then try and win it in the second half. So we're not even a team where we say, cool, Man United will start their big guns tomorrow, and because it's a cup game, you're allowed 5 subs. We'll start the big guns, put the game to bed by half time, and pull everyone else off. Do you know what I mean? We won't do that. So that's the problem, because if that was the case, like when you see teams like Man City and all of that, they don't worry because they know we'll put this game to bed by first half and people start coming off. With us, we're going to still be chasing the game second half, bro. Making Ronaldo run up and down.
But that's the problem, no. We're doing a lot of this, bro. And when you get into these games and these games, we can't be doing this, bro. We can't be doing this. We rarely, like, I think it was only not even this season. We've not done that, 2-3 goals bang in a succession. I think
it's only that Leeds game that we played. Them Leeds
game, that's the one.
That was it. The problem is if Man United is a boxer, we always go 12 rounds. We never just knock man out in the first round and that's an easy night at the office. Like, man comes out, smack man up, round 1, 2, or 3, and it's like, whoa, I got paid. Easy round at the office. I'm going home. No marks on the face. We go to the 12th round, brother, and just sweating, coming out tired for the next game. The players have to work extra hard and go into the next game having had a hard game before. It's always a hard game at United. Ronaldo left a comment the other day saying, another hard game in the Premier League, no easy games. Listen, that's at United, bro. If you was at City, you be putting people away, mate, first half.
Bro, that's what they say. What they say in life, man. Don't work harder, work smarter.
Work smart.
United are working harder, man.
We're working hard. Yes, we're not working smart. That's the one act. We're not working smart. We're working hard at United. And that's the point, man. That's the problem. That's Ole in a nutshell. Ole doesn't work smart because he doesn't have tactics. He makes us work hard, bro. Yeah. And that's why, as a fan base, we're complaining. Man United is working too hard to beat West Ham. We're working too hard to beat Wolves. It's too hard. We shouldn't be having to work this hard to beat these teams, bro.
We're not. We shouldn't be, man. But the problem is, though, he realizes until the end that bring on Matic. Why not start Matic? 1 killer pass, 1 goal. There's certain things where, the substitutions are a bit too late, and you're thinking, come on, man. It's like, if you didn't make that substitution, I know it's hindsight in it, but like, okay, credit for the substitution with Matic here, but why wait until that moment, man? Like 88th minute, man. You know what I mean? Why you wait until that moment?
That's
Like
the
someone said,
problem.
Moment
And for
FC.
me,
It's a Danny Knight. I don't want to be Moments FC. I want to
nah.
be fluid, technical, brilliant, enjoying it. 2-3-0 in the first 30 minutes. I'm buzzing, man. Then I can relax. Take your feet off. You know what I
That's the
mean? Take your
problem,
shoes off.
man. Listen, that's the problem. Every time I watch United, there's no relaxing. I'm all leaving at half time, coming back. There's no relaxing, bro.
You know what I'm
There's
saying
no
to you?
relaxing. No relaxing
Like,
at all, man.
there
It's mad.
isn't. That's why I was on the Don Rubbish show. I was like nervous the whole way through, man.
It's nuts.
Literally nervous the whole way through, bro. Like
Yeah,
it was
it's long.
crazy.
It's long. It's long. It's a problem, and this is why I like. Yeah, it's long. It's long because even when I look at City in the Champions League, their game was tight, but they go out. You're gonna concede, bro. But they scored. It was like 3-2 at one point, and then or something like that, something silly. Like they weren't having it, but then it ends up being 6-3. You just have to go for it, bro. Forget all this. You think City fans can remember about those 3 they conceded and when it was all tight? No, you have to go for it, bro.
No.
But we just don't.
The problem is though, when you look at United though, we don't concede many goals. And there's a thing for this, yeah. A lot of people will say, well, you shouldn't concede many goals. But what you have there is, I think Ole has to find a right balance of, kind of like, going for the game and making sure, you know what? Because there was a whole half of West Ham where it was almost as if like United were just almost like saying, right, we don't know what to do. It's drifted the game. The second half was boring. I thought it was boring, the second half. It was a bit edgy. It's like almost like he's thinking, right, let's get a draw first. Let's make it impossible for them to win. And then we might go get a goal at the end. You know what I mean? Like he's almost as if he's like predicting everything. It's like a sequence. You can't do that in football. Premier League's
he's always and Ole's so bait is unbelievable. Ole never takes off and this is why Ole's done out here in his tactics. Ole never takes off a midfielder to bring on more attackers to win the game. It's just player for player, light for light.
Yeah,
what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
So that's what it shows the lack of tactics. He's not. Or when he brings on a player light for light, but they're not versatile. So they're not versatile players. So Matic is only going to play in a 6. It's not like you're going to bring on a Matic and make him go box to box now and say, you know what, we want 2 box to box midfielders in there. You lot attack and defend and do your bit. It's just always light for light. There's not a lot of tactics with Ole. So for me, it's problematic because look, we don't concede a lot of goals. We had a leg up against Leeds and we scored a lot. But we're not at the top of the league because of goal difference. So as much as we're not conceding, other teams are still above us because of goal difference because they're scoring more. Sometimes it's just not about how many you concede. It's always how many you can put away. So we might not concede a lot.
That's true, That's
but
true.
We're still not on top of the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point there, man. A lot of people will take that in a way where, well, you don't want to concede, do you? You want to make sure your defense is solid. We're not saying that, but I think the measure of how Ole sets up tactically is almost as if kind of like, if we don't, like he thinks like, right, if you concede less, like, it's almost as if like it opens up for the idea of drawing games more often.
Yeah. And this is the same mentality of, we got a clean sheet, even though we haven't had one for a while. It's the same mentality of, we didn't lose because we drew. But you're lose. But City, you draw 2 in a row and pick up 2 points. City lose 1 and win 1 and pick up 3. So what?
Yeah.
That's why they lost more. That's why they lost more games than us last year, but still won the league, bro.
Yeah. And I think still that midfield balance as well, man. It's something where I thought West Ham got in through there a lot, man. They spun us wide open in there. And that's, again, Ole needs to find the right kind of like idea for that.
And another thing before it nearly slipped my mind, what we have to understand, what we saw against West Ham this Sunday, with all the players fit, was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best 11. Think about that. Yeah. What we saw on Sunday, people, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best 11 with everybody fit that he can play in midfield, because his midfield can only be Fred or McTominay, Matic or Van der Beek or Pogba. He's even putting Pogba out on the left because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best midfield is Fred or McTominay. That's it, facts. When he can get his best back four is who we had. We all agree on that back four, and De Gea as a keeper. But then when he go forward in his midfield, he had everybody fit to pick from in midfield to play his best system and his best attacking players. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer chose McTominay and Fred, and he put Pogba on the left, and he went with Ronaldo, he went with Bruno, and he went with Greenwood. That's Ole's best team with everyone fit. The only time he's under pressure is when Rashford comes back, because he can't bench Rashi, can he? That's his boy Rashi.
No. That's another one. I don't know what he does with Rashford, to be honest with you.
No, so what happens is, as a fan base who don't want to see McTominay and Fred, our best hope is for Rashford to come back. Because if Rashford comes back, he goes on the left. So then what do you do with Paul Pogba?
You put Paul Pogba with I reckon he'll probably put him with McTominay.
And he won't last. I think he will do. Because both Pogba and McTominay don't work. Pogba and Fred don't work. You have to draw Matic.
Yeah, Pogba and Matic.
Yeah, it has to be Pogba and Matic.
I don't see Fred and McTominay being players that are on the bench. When do you ever see Fred on the bench or McTominay?
And this is what I'm trying to say. This is why I want Rashford to come back, because it's going to give Ole a problem. That's Ole's best 11. We saw Ole's best 11 minus Rashford. And if Paul Pogba had left Man United, all these people saying that Van der Beek's his replacement, that would have been his best 11. It would have been Rashford, Bruno, Greenwood, with Ronaldo up front, Fred and McTominay. That's his best 11. Pogba causes him a problem now, because if Pogba was so good on the left, why didn't he play there for France, bro?
Yeah, that's mad. And then where does Sancho fit in all this? We're not even talking about Sancho in this, you know?
Because my man don't have a rotation policy, because for Man City's fullbacks are rotated. Man City's wingers are rotated.
Yeah.
Always. So if you're Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, and Sancho, you're going to get games because there's a good rotation. If you're Tellez and Delo, you're also going to get games because there's a good rotation with Shaw and people like Wan-Bissaka. It's always because you're both capable in attacking and defending. Depending on who we're playing, we move. The centre-backs stay solid. That's calm. Goalkeeper stay solid. And your midfield trio stay solid. But even then at City, they'll rotate it up depending on what's going on. But we don't do that. Ole should standardly know I've got two great supporting acts in Rashford, Martial, Greenwood or Sancho. They all play. Drop of a hat. Play them all. Give one 60, the other 30 minutes. Next game, do the same. Just everyone will be happy. If Martial and you, boom, I'm starting the next game, me and Greenwood, and then we're going to come off after an hour, and then the next game, we're going to come on for the last 30 minutes, people will be calm. Calm, bro.
Yeah. Someone asking, why doesn't Ole rotate? I think it just affects his whole kind of like plan of action. I think that's the reason. I think he can't adapt tactically for different games. Honestly, that's what I genuinely believe. So he has that 1-11 where he thinks, right, that's my 11, and I can at least plan for what I need from them. You know,
Ole's a plonker, mate. Didn't he learn from Alex Ferguson? Alex Ferguson rotated, bro. Just get it in your head. Alex Ferguson rotated
without him, though. He rotated without him. That's the problem, though. He was always left out, innit? That's the problem. What? Yeah. You know, how do you see this Premier League, man, so far, man? What are you saying about this Premier League? Chelsea, Liverpool? Because obviously you dismissed Chelsea, man, and everyone's coming at you in the comments.
I dismissed it. I dismissed Chelsea. I said United would win the league. I said 100% would win the league. I thought Paul Pogba will have one of his best seasons that he's had at Man United. I thought Bruno would go up. But again, you know what I done again like an idiot? I underestimated Ole Gunnar Southgate, man. The guy, I underestimated him. Sometimes it's easy to just forget that Ole is flipping, is the man in charge. It's very easy to forget that Ole doesn't know what he's doing, because sometimes you look at the play, because you don't look at a group of players that Man United have, and there's no, for me as a football fan, you know, as a football fan first and foremost, someone who loves the game, and then as a Man United fan, I feel like I don't look at a group of players like that and not think, right, these players are capable of winning everything. We got 3 World Cup winners. in there. We've got, is it more?
Mad.
We got Mata, we've got Varane, we've got Paul Pogba. You know what I'm saying? People that's won it all. We've got players that's been a part of them squads like De Gea. We've got Ronaldo that's won everything. You know what I mean? Everything but the World Cup. You know what I'm trying to say? We got man like that's won Copa America, I believe. Cavani. We got players that's been there, done it, won big honors in this squad. Big dogs, you know, bro. And you're saying we can't, like, players that win and we can't make it happen. Nah, this like man said, we need Zizou. We need Zidane, bro.
Zizou, yeah. You're Moosa, come in and out. I think I can't see you. You know what I mean? Come in and out.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Digital De Silva music. He goes, I'm Ole out, but I can't understand the agenda. I think we're getting tired of repetitiveness. I think the channel should be called Ole Agenda. The thing is, there's no agenda, man. The agenda is to win. There is no agenda, Digital Silver. We're just trying to make sure that we don't end up in a season and saying, oh, what if this, or what if that. And we're here to critique things, innit? You feel me? So, end of the day, there's no agenda, man. There's an agenda to win. We analyze the game, we analyze performances, we look at what went wrong, what went right. End of the day, I give credit to Ole for that substitution for Matic. If you didn't see that, that's up to you, innit? So, end of the day, mate, respect all opinions, but we're here to just analyze it, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, United are where they are this season. You know what I mean? Fair play to United and the team and everything included, but there's always a hindrance. There's always something that you kind of always go back to in the tenure of Man United that's just always been there, that we just somehow just don't click, mate. And it somehow we end up bottling out. Somehow everyone's scarred, man. Everyone is scarred. So listen, it is what it is, people, man. It is what it is. If you could get Klopp, Pep, or Tuchel to cut Man United, who would you pick? I would pick. Gotta be Pep Guardiola, man. Pep Guardiola. I wanted him at a time when he was linked with United. Didn't fall through. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's get your comments in. By the way, people, nearly told you people watching, man. Get the likes up, people, man. If you might ain't liking the video, man, then you're not supporting it, you feel me? But Ollie's still poor coach. Would you love the team? Exactly. We're in a predicament now. That is a predicament. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things where you're always just going to back your team in the day, man. You can't have that half-heartedness where you say, oh, but this is happening, man. You just got to go with it. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just saying about the Premier League, man, in terms of, you know, how key is going to be the season. Are they going to be anyone dropping points? I feel like Chelsea are going to beat Man City, you know. I'm telling you right now, I'm saying it right here. Chelsea are going to beat City. Chelsea are the one for me, man. They look, everything about them is ready, man. They're
Chelsea
solid
will
at the
beat
back.
City, 100%. I think Chelsea will beat City. They look solid. Or unless Pep and them man are fuming over the Champions League thing and then just turn it up. I wouldn't be surprised either way. But again, I don't think the main thing about the Chelsea and City game is that a loss doesn't affect either one of those teams. They don't lose to each other and then go to the next game and it's like, oh, we lost. They just go to the next game and smack someone else up 4-0 and keep it moving. And someone like United ends up drawing, so then it's like, they only picked up a point anyway, so it's not that. Do you know what I mean? Like things just end up just working out where it's not that deep. It's kind of swings and roundabouts.
Shall I tell you Chelsea's fixtures after this? Mate, they could fly if they wanted, you know. If they beat Man City, people, they have got Man City. Then you've got Juventus away, Champions League, which I think they'll beat them. Juventus are absolutely shocking this season. Then they've got Southampton at home, Brentford away, Norwich at home, Newcastle away, Burnley at home, Leicester away, and then they got Man United. So if they build momentum, they're living it, man. And then I go to Liverpool's fixtures. Let me check Liverpool's fixtures because again, they're living dangerously as well. Let me look at their fixtures right now. They have got Brentford away. You would assume that they would get points from there. Then they've got Man City. By the way, Man City have got 2 tough away games coming up, man. Madness. Watford away. Then they've got Man United, obviously us. Then they've got Brighton at home, West Ham away, Arsenal away, Southampton, and then the Merseyside derby. So theirs is it's all right. But again, it's about who crumbles first. Who's
Yeah, that's
gonna
what I'm
have the
saying. But
apple crumble first?
when I look at those games there, you need a manager to win it because things are going to happen.
I
Chelsea
know.
Chelsea didn't know they were going to go 10 men down against Liverpool, but
Mm.
Tuchel was on it. No excuses.
Yeah,
Clawed
yeah.
out a point. So I feel like in those games and those lists that we see coming up, you think, okay, cool. You're going to need your manager to earn his money.
Mm.
And in those games that we're talking about, you're going to see Pep and Tuchel and that do crazy subs. Look at Tuchel's last game against Tottenham. Look at the man that he started. Everyone
Yeah.
didn't think that Kante and them man weren't going to start.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's making the changes. He's rotating the squad, seeing fit for what's going on. Like, where's Chigwell? That man they ain't
Yeah.
played since Champions League.
Alonso is there shelling it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shelling it.
So, and he's making those big, tough decisions. Whereas Ollie's made a decision with David De Gea, but it's like, did you really make it, or was it because of injuries
COVID,
and COVID, and you know what I mean? And now you've fallen
yeah.
into this position. Was
You
you really
know, Ollie could
solid?
do that. Ollie could do that with Dalot. You know that if he puts
Solid,
Dalot
yeah,
instead of Wan-Bissaka, you could see
solid.
you could see a dimension on that right hand side with Sancho and Dalot that would take the league by storm. Imagine
And
that.
that's what I'm trying to say. So if Ollie was solid, similar to Chigwell, the fans, we might complain and be like, oh, really, Wan-Bissaka? But then after 2 games, we're like, boy, Ollie knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Digital De Silva Music says Zidane had a super team and Real Madrid still depended on individual brilliances. Zidane is just Ollie with trophies. Ollie now have similar team. Let's see. Nah.
You're
Digital,
taking the miss. How can you say
that,
that's like saying, like, that's like comparing a poor man and a rich man and saying the poor man's the same as the rich man, just without houses. It
there
don't
you
make.
go.
How can you say Ollie with trophies? That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, man. Come on, man.
You
That's a
can't
little
compare the
shocking one.
two. Yeah, you can't compare the
Nah.
two and then just say just Ollie without trophies. That's the whole point.
Yeah. He still beat a lot of teams in that Champions League, mate. And he
Come
beat them
on.
convincingly.
Listen,
Come on, man.
4 Champions Leagues.
It's not my luck, man. That's not my luck, man. But anyway, we move, man. But I just think United, it's gonna be a tough mix, man. And it's about the managers because at the end of the day, yeah, I just you know what pisses me off, man? It's that the fact that Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea all have good managers. It's not as if like if we were playing against Fran Lampard, and then maybe let's say Liverpool had, I don't know, Steven Gerrard or something like that. Then it would be a case of, you know what? The managers won't be the difference. It'll be the teams, isn't it?
Oh, it'll be the team.
Now you got to face the team and the manager.
And
Tuchel
the
is
manager.
literally getting paid a lot of money, but he's earning it right now.
Big
Klopp
time.
is the same. He's got that about him. Pep Guardiola will come back. You know, we just need our manager to earn the money. And right now, okay, we give Matt, credit for the match substitution, but it was almost as if like you kind of waiting for it to come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And it's like we're almost waiting for that moment every single time where it's not fluid. That whole half, we were like, okay, what's going on here? What are we doing now? We're making any subs? Are we doing anything? What's going on? Like, make something happen. And then at the last minute, it's like relief. You know what I'm saying?
You know why Ollie's nuts? Because I remember Ollie used to play Matic and McTominay. And as a fan base, we went mad. And we were like, why wouldn't he play Fred? Why wouldn't he play Fred? He played Fred. And then Fred done well. And now he's kept him in the team. But he's gone back to the same thing where now he's playing Fred and McTominay. And we're seeing it's not working. And we're asking him to play something else. Do something else then. Cool. You can't play... You think to yourself, okay, I can't play Donny, blah, blah, blah. Then football's all about formations, bro, and systems.
Yeah, I know.
Where's the triangle? A triangle.
We don't do that.
Like a triangle will fit all of our players. Yeah. So systems, like there's big teams that are playing them systems. Madrid played it for a bit. Like, just create systems for our best players. You have to work with the best players that you've got to win games. You have to. And I was listening to a Dutch coach that was talking about how they play football in Holland and why he's surprised that Ollie's not played Van der Beek more. Because he goes, you have to utilize your most skilled players to win the games. So when you have the best players on the bench, you can't have, like example, I don't know, you can't have, like whatever, like the best of something sitting there, and you think to yourself, oh, because I don't know how to use it, I'm just gonna leave it and I'm gonna watch the Pep TV. No, get it fixed. If we all had a flipping plasma TV, like a top of the range thing, and we had a dead black and white TV, we wouldn't just be like, because I don't know how to use it, I'm just gonna. We would find a way. Find a way to play your best players.
Find a way to find the talent, man.
Find a way.
If you've got that talent, if you've got a talent, you know what I mean, you find a way to kind of
find a way, you make it work.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? When you're in the mosque and that, and the Imam says to you, yo, listen, you got 2 pages to read in a day. Then you say, yo, bro, I gotta find a way.
You have to find a way.
I find a way, man.
You have to find it.
You're getting that stick,
you know what time it is. You make it happen. You don't just sit there kicking down and say, well, what's gonna happen? Nah, you find a way.
I've got to read 2 pages, man.
Ole's got no consequences. That's the problem.
Yo, top 4, I'm telling you, man.
Top 4, no consequences. Just top 4 finish. That's all he needs.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. But what we're going to do now is we're going to predict the team for tomorrow in the Carabao Cup. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who's going to be starting, who we're going to give game time to. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people need game time, Moosa, man. Is it time to be charity FC, or, you know what I mean, are we going to be in full motion, man? But I reckon Tom Heaton is going to start this one. I don't know about you. I think Tom Heaton will get game time.
Tom Heaton,
yeah, Tom Heaton, man, he's there, brother. He's there, man. He's there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Henderson, though? Is Henderson really that?
I don't know where this guy is, you know. Let me know in the comments, man. He's had time off with COVID, but just never. I don't know what somebody's not training. I don't know, bro. Something might have gone on, but I reckon Tom Heaton will start anyway. I don't think anything else will be the case. Right back, it has to be Dalot, innit? Surely.
Has to be.
That's crazy. You know, I thought he would have been playing Champions League, but he didn't.
Dalot and Tellers is back as well.
Yeah, Tellers is back as well, so we might as well put Tellers there as well.
Tellers has to play.
Tellers, man, I'm excited, man. You know what it is, man? Tellers is just someone that you kind of wish starts here, but Shaw is just, he plays good enough, you know what I mean, to not be kind of dropped, if you know what I mean.
But see me, the centre mid is where there's no charity FC. Because that Maguire, bro, he's not been on it. So I play Maguire.
I'll be real with you. I would play Bailly.
That's why I'm not Charities FC. I'm playing our 2 centre backs because they need to gel. They haven't gelled enough. We're still not looking like, my thing is, it's not that deep for centre backs, but they need to gel. We need to create this partnership solid.
But you know it's not going to happen, though, innit? What about Varane and Bailly? Let's see how that works.
Yeah, maybe try it out. Varane, Bailly, Varane, Maguire, but Varane has to play, bro.
Varane has to play, man. I don't want to see Varane getting dropped, man, all the time. Man. I want Varane playing, mate. Centre backs don't. You know what I mean? We're not playing that kind of like era of football where centre backs used to get tired and that, man. Now it's kind of like,
That's what I'm saying. Let's try. Okay, I'll drop Maguire for this game. Yeah, I'll play Varane and Bailly.
Varane and Bailly. Maybe there could be a partnership, man. You know, we never ever know. You know, Bailly and Varane, when you look at it, is a very, very strong, serious
partnership.
Man.
You know, that's pace, aggression.
Every other manager, though, Moosa would try that. You know, but with Ole, he's kind of like fixed.
Tuchel will make that call. He will make it.
Listen, everyone knows I kind of rate Maguire in it, you know what I'm saying to you. I think he's a good centre back, but the thing is, right, if I have a manager who's bold and says, yo, listen, this is betterment for the team, and I'm choosing these 2. Like, you know, Thiago in our team, I bet he'd be on the bench because Ole would say he's a bit too old. Yeah. But for Chelsea, he's their best defender.
Of course. They're making those decisions, bro.
Yeah. Who would you play in midfield? Surely Donny starts.
Donny. I'll play Donny and Pogba.
Donny and Pogba. Ooh, would that work, you reckon?
Because Pogba's not been playing the midfield. We need to try it. Everyone keeps on saying we need to see a Pogba and Donny midfield. So when are we going to try it?
Yeah, that's true, you know. But the thing is, though, I just have a feeling he'll give McTominay minutes, man. I'll give him more
but my thing is, if we had an ideal chart, everybody's screaming for Donny in the 6 to see if he can do it. And if he plays as a 6, he's going to have to play it next to Pogba. When are we going to try it?
Yeah, that's true. You know, when are we going to try it? And there's not much time to try it. You know, it's only here in the FA Cup.
That's
you know
it.
What I mean? That's
Can't
only
link
it, man.
up with him.
Champions League. Some of Pogba needs rest. I think Pogba came off twice now. I think
He's
West
come
Ham
off
game.
twice, and he's been playing on the left, guys. Come on, man. He needs to get back up there.
Yeah,
He needs to start
okay.
playing in the midfield. He's not playing in the midfield. We need to start playing him in his best
Yeah.
position. Play him next to a footballing baller. You know why I can't believe people say Donny can't play 6? You got players like Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs. All the top players say when they go to the twilight of their career and they can no longer play the game at the same pace, they drop back into a 6. They say it's the easiest position. If it's the easiest position, and we know that Donny's got the football intelligence, why can't he play it?
That's true. That's true, man.
If man like Ryan Giggs, remember Ryan Giggs was playing 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scholes, Keane. So my thing is,
They
I
all
want to
play
see
there.
it.
They play there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you get old, that's where they send the old timers who can still pass the ball and get it off the defenders.
Yeah.
I remember Ryan Giggs was balling as a 6 for a bit, getting balls and pinging them left, right, and centre.
Who we putting in? Would you not play Donny in the 10 maybe, or would you?
Nah, because Donny can never get in front of Bruno. Never is he gonna get there. The only people Donny can kick out in this team are
the 2 6s.
The 2 6s. He can't kick out anyone. He needs to get in there.
Yeah. On the left, what we going for on the left?
On the left, we can go for Martial, I'd say.
Ooh, Martial, I think he's playing up front, man.
I don't mind him up front, but I'll still give Greenwood a go because, again, I don't know who's going to be going up there. Either way.
Lingard 10. Oh, yeah, Lingard 10. Yeah, that's it.
Lingard 10. Lingard 10.
I'm going to put Martial up top. He needs to show something, man. This is the only chance, again, he'll ever get a number 9 role. You know what I mean? There's no other chances. FA Cup and this game. Champions League, no chance. I'm going to go for Sancho on the left. And then I think Juan Mata will get on the right-hand side, man.
One minute, I'll play. Greenwood's got legs, man. He can't be getting tired already. I'll go for Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Because we still need man to be playing. He can't be that tired.
Yeah. It depends. Ilanga might start. Depends. Ilanga might start.
Ilanga, that would be a good shout.
Yeah, Ilanga. Maybe Ilanga, yeah. Let's see what Ilanga's about, man.
But I still want a strong, solid team because for me,
look at
that team there with Greenwood. That's a solid team, bruv.
That is a crazy team, man.
Some people might call for that.
Yeah, that could easily play in the Premier League, man. That would be a top, what?
Of course that
still could be a top 4 team, that.
Top 4 team, that should be.
Yeah, literally. What do you make of the game? What do you make of the team, people? Ilanga, yeah. I would have put Mata in the 10. Nah, I think Martial, Lingard, man.
Lingard's earned
now. Lingard's earning, man. Cavani, I think he's still out, man. I think he's still out, Cavani.
If he was playing, if Cavani was on, I would have put Cavani up front, Martial on the left, and Sancho on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Martial, man, it's crazy, but he has to score tomorrow. Who would have thought, man? Martial has to get at least 2 goals tomorrow. I know it sounds mad, yeah, but that's how the kind of the era of football is now, man.
Yeah, that's how the cookies crumbled for him, but it is what it is, man.
It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Sancho again tomorrow. Hopefully he can perform. You know what I mean? I thought he played well when he came on yesterday against West Ham. Few tidy touches, but again, he played better with Lingard. You know, a lot of people don't realize this here, but I think he suits Lingard more than he suits Bruno Fernandes because Lingard's the one-touch footballer. Same with Sancho. So you know what I mean? It's you might.
I think Lingard, Sancho, and Donny, all them one-touch footballers like to play with each other.
Yeah,
one touch.
This might be a good game. I might be seeing a good game, maybe. This might be like a little bit of a fun game where you kind of like enjoy it because I remember when we played the FA Cup games and I think it was a Carabao Cup last season. I think it was, and I was enjoying it and I was like, one-touch football, Martial, Van der Beek. You know what I mean? You're thinking, what's going on here, man?
It's proper. It's proper.
Sancho,
what's going on? Yeah, this is a good team, man. I'm looking at it again. This is a solid team.
Yeah, Yeah, I will be going to the game. Hopefully we'll go to the game. I'm trying to get most of some tickets as well, but the ticketing is just a madness at the minute, man.
I can
A lot of
imagine. I've been
people,
trying to sort out some
bro, it's
tickets
crazy,
myself.
man. They've messed everything up, man. They've kind of like made sure everyone's got e-cards and all that, and you know what I mean, it's just a madness, bro. It's absolutely crazy, man. But it is what it is, man. But I think United, they've just got to make sure they try and win this competition, Moosa, man, because Champions League, we're not really going to win it, are we? Premier League, it just depends on the kind of run we get and how, if we're in there April, May time, have we got the right mentality? Have we got the manager to get us up there and push and keep on going? But Carabao Cup, FA Cup, man, you can't dismiss them, man. I see my brother today. My little brother was like, I can't be asked for the Carabao Cup today. And he's a City fan. You know what I mean? Them man are saying I can't be asked for the Carabao Cup. Like, I was like, yo, bro, I'll take that all day long.
City fans are not turning up to their 6-3 win. They got Pep crying.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, man. Like, them man have got the third tier all closed, I think, because, you know what I mean? The fans don't, you know what I mean? They love that success, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man,
sometimes I think to myself, I know that Allah's kind is that Allah's definitely kind. If Man United got Pep Guardiola, it wouldn't have been fair. It wouldn't have been fair. We can't have Alex and get Pep. That would have been haram for us to get Pep. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
Think about it. Man. To go from Alex and then Pep, you know what Pep would have done to our team? Because Pep don't have to beg fans to come to Old Trafford. He wouldn't have to beg fans to come to Old Trafford. We would have sung that glory, bro.
Man,
the trophies we would have collected. Yeah.
Trust me, man. Man, this team needs trophies to spark something. Once they spend blood around for more. Listen, I've always said it, man. I think for me, it's all about just kind of getting that trophy on the table. But time after time, Moosa, we've been proving, man, that Ole tax is hefty.
Don't remind me, man. Ole,
you know what I mean?
Like as much as a fan base, we were all pretending it's Europa League. We don't want it, but we only said that because we thought we had it in the bag, bro. We thought we had it,
bro. Villarreal, man. Villarreal,
bro. We thought we had it.
They might have had Coquelin. They had Premier League rejects, man. You know what I mean? They had Premier League rejects. We couldn't get over the line, and that's why a lot of people say a lot of people are like that kind of feeling of we don't really believe, but we're here. We're kind of still there in it. Like that's why I said to you, it's tight at the top. You stay with the pack. You almost have to stay in the pack and see where you go.
Like Bouncer Corleone. Certain man didn't believe. Arms in them, man. Certain man didn't believe.
They didn't believe, man, and them man were hugging, man. You know what I mean? They were just on the
Arms
floor.
Didn't believe. Arms didn't believe that he could win it.
No, he didn't, and that's the thing, man. Have we got the belief, Moosa, to get trophies, man? Starting with tonight, it's not going to be pretty, but do you have that belief that Guardiola does, or just keep willing, and then after that you go semi-finals, 2 leg. It's back to 2 legs, by the way, 2 legs.
What did we say to people the other day? What did we say? At the beginning of the season, we said that players will have great games and Pep Guardiola will blast them on a touchline. Grealish got that blasting the other day after still putting on a performance. Where's Ole, bruv? Like Pep's still giving tactics. He's got Ronaldo giving tactics over his head and Bruno.
Yeah.
Ole's done, bruv. I heard Rio responded. Man. What's going on though? Before we head out, I hear Rio was responding to some
Rio, man. Rio's rattled, man. Rio's saying basically like, "Yo, Ole, man, we're boys, innit, man? You know what I mean? I didn't mean anything." But again, man, it's just listen. Get the respect to Rio and that, but you don't need to say anything like that, man. Just say.
What did he say though? What happened though? What did Rio say?
So basically, Ole, I think Rio must have said a few words about about the Ronaldo situation, innit? And then obviously Ole's come out and said, "Yo, man, sometimes Rio speaks a lot, innit? He speaks too much." And then Rio's just kind of come back and said, "You know what, man? Listen, it's no hard feelings, man. You know what I mean? If it weren't for me singing Ole's at the wheel, all this won't happen." You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, man, Rio, man, I just think, just say what you want to say, man. You're on a YouTube platform, man.
Then
again, it's a media, innit? Media stirring it, innit? The media are kind of really do what they're doing, innit?
Ole's rattled, say it. Rio's a fan.
Yeah. Rio's a fan,
yeah, you can't be saying, the fans, they can dream, they can do this. And then when a fan says something, Rio talk. He's a fan, bro.
He's a fan, man. You get me? Like I said to you, man, you know what I mean? When fans have opinions about a certain club like United, man. United are all the club where you can't have an opinion about anything, you know. Have you noticed, man? Every
Always.
other club, man, they you know what I mean? They don't say anything. You know what I mean? Look here. Rio Ferdinand says here, Ollie's come for me in the paper the other day. I can't believe it. When I see Ollie, I'm gonna give him a hug, man. I'm gonna shake his hand and say, listen, man, it's all love. That's like, you know, when you pass someone on the bus back in the day in school and that. And the next thing you know, you just say, yo, brother, man, it's all love, man. But then again, you get me, like, you just finished him, innit? You finished him.
Yeah, you have to tell him it's calm. You got to tell him to calm down. Ollie will feel like a local man when they tell him that. Ollie, man, come on, allow it. Do your job. You signed up for this job, bro.
I know, but he's rattled, isn't it, man? He's rattled.
Ollie came into the game talking about, United haven't been playing the United way. I've come here to play the United way. Basically saying Jose don't do the United way. So shut up, bro. Yeah?
Trust me, man.
Take it.
Trust me.
Peak.
What Adam Saar, that's exactly what he said, man. Go read the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying to you? He said it's all love and that. So any day you need to read the podcast. Anyway, people, we're gonna wrap up the podcast here. Big up to everybody who tunes in, man, and watches the podcast. Big up to Moosa. You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I mean? What's your plan for the rest of the evening? What are you on?
Just kicking back. I might catch some of the games, just relaxing after a long day's work. Most probably just catch up on some of the football, see what's going on with United, catch up on some United news. Keep it simple, man, and look forward to tomorrow. I've got a couple people on the lookout for some tickets. Yeah, I said I got a couple people to look out for some tickets for me. I'm gonna wait till last minute before changing my plans. So I might be. Allah knows best. I might be at Old Trafford tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We'll link up, man. 100%, people, man. 100%. I'll be back tomorrow. Obviously, you got match reaction, match vlog. Make sure you go check it out. The match vlog will be after the game. The match reaction will be straight after. So you get me. Make sure you check them out, man. Hopefully we win. Hopefully a couple of goals. Let's smack them up again, man. You know what I mean? 3-4-0. Let's do the business, man. You know what I mean? And we go home nice. It's a nice evening. Sometimes when you do these little midweek fixtures and that, you're getting home at 11, 12, man. Traffic and all that.
Yeah, I would love to see a masterclass from Donny tomorrow, something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Nice masterclass in the midfield. Even with that's what I'm saying, with a pop, I would love to see it because then it will make it difficult for the next game on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, people, we're gonna wrap up the podcast here. Big up to everybody who's tuning in. And yeah, man, love people. We're gonna wrap up now, man.
Like the video on your way out. People.
Yeah, man. Oh, definitely, man. Like the video on your way out, man. Big up, people. Like, subscribe. We're out, people.